You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. Yes, this is coming from Independent TV 7. Yes, Governor Ganduje of Kano State in the eye of the storm. When a video clip allegedly showing the governor of Kano State, Dr. Umaru Abdullahi Ganduje, stuffing his pockets with bundles of dollars notes suspected to be kickback from contractors was released in 2018. What this simply means is that Governor Ganduje took bribe in foreign currency, a dollar precisely, stocking it in his pocket. The governor instituted a 3 billion naira libel suit against a publisher who allegedly released the video, but as soon as the dust settled, he cleverly filed an application seeking to discontinue the court case and was ordered by the court to pay the defendant 800,000 naira as cost for expenses incurred. Ejiofor Alike writes that the governor will require more than another short-lived court action to save his wife from the current corruption allegation made by her first son. Governor Abdullahi Umaru of Kano State second-term bid was threatened in October 2018 when a video clip allegedly showing the governor stuffing his pockets with bills of dollars suspected to be kickback from contractors also was released to the public by the publisher of Daily Nigerian, Mr. Jafar. The man who was claimed to be Ganduje was allegedly caught on camera stuffing his barbaringa with bundles of United States dollars. He was seen with another man who was alleged to be one of the state's contractor. In the video, the hands of the suspected contractor given the person claimed to be Ganduje. The kickback was clearly visible while his face was hidden. When the embarrassing video went viral, many Nigerians had thought that the video would nail the political coffin of Ganduje, considering the anti-corruption posture of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. Many had expressed disappointment when President Buhari on January 31, 2019 endorsed the governor for a second time, despite the weighty corruption allegation. However, Ganduje denied being the person in the video. But we all know that it was Ganduje and everybody know. Well, we wish to state that there is no iota of truth to these allegations, and if indeed there is any such alleged video, it is at best cloned. The Kano State Commissioner for Information, Malam Muhammad Garba, had said in a statement that the video was a cloned one, that it wasn't Ganduje, but Nigeria knows what cloned really means and what Photoshop really means. The government of Kano State is taking this matter seriously and will exploit every appropriate and legal avenue to ensure that it gets to the root of the matter and the perpetrators are brought to book. He reportedly added, who are the perpetrators? There's no perpetrators anywhere. There's nobody to be brought to book. But in an apparent ploy to allow the dust raised by the public scorn to settle, Ganduje dragged Jafar and others to court for defamation of character and seeking the sum of 3 billion naira as damages. But no sooner had the dust settled than the governor, through his counsel, Offiong filed an application dated June 28, 2021, seeking to discontinue the court case. Expectedly, the counsel to Jafar, Mr. Yu, he thanked, and counsel to Penlight Media Limited, Mr. MB Azumi, did not object to the application to discontinue the case, but demanded a sum of 400 million naira as part of terms to discontinue the suit. While Azumi asked for 300 million naira for damages for wasting their precious time and putting their reputation of his client's image in jeopardy, counsel for Jafar, he demanded 100 million naira. The defendant's counsel also demanded an apology to be published in national dailies and a pre-action letter. But the presiding judge, Justice Suleiman Malam, in his ruling granted the sum of 400 50,000 naira each to Jafar and his company, Penlight Media Limited, Daily Nigeria. He was, however, silent on the prayer by defendants for the governor to make a public apology in national dailies. Another Kano State High Court had also insisted that the Kano State House of Assembly lacked the powers to investigate Ganduje over the allegation. The presiding judge, Ahmad Badamasi, said the assembly has no capacity of probing a bribe investigation because it is a criminal offense. Badamasi stated that collecting bribe from contractors is a criminal offense according to Section 115 and 116 of Penal Code and should be left for agencies under executive arms such as Police and Economic Financial Crime Commission EFCC to investigate. But the EFCC said its hands were tied because the governor enjoys constitutional immunity from criminal proceedings. EFCC. Well, since it's APC, so if the governor was a PDP governor, which immunity are they talking about? Well, the governor is still serving and constitutionally is covered by immunity, being that as it may, the matter is in the instance of judice. The EFCC had posted from its Twitter handle during a tweet meet organized by TAP Initiative for Citizens Development, a public accountability think tank. Ganduje's family is now facing another corruption allegation following the petition filed against the governor's wife, as Afsat, a professor, by her first son, Abdulaziz Ganduje. The governor's wife was grilled for over 5 hours on Monday by the EFCC over an alleged involvement in a land scandal. She was said to have been arrested after she allegedly ignored EFCC's invitation following the petition filed against her by Ganduje's first son. She had earlier been invited to report to the EFCC office in Abuja on September 13th, but she traveled to the United Kingdom at the time to attend the graduation ceremony of one of her sons. Following her refusal to honor the invitation, the EFCC then threatened to arrest her. It was gathered that the governor's wife, who was grilled over alleged illegal hijack of landed property worth billions of naira, was later granted an administrative bail. Ganduje was said to have accompanied his wife to the EFCC headquarters in Abuja on Monday. The governor and his wife returned to Kano on Tuesday morning. The son, Abdulaziz, had dragged his mother to the EFCC over a property which he claimed the mother used her assets to power to enrich herself. Abdulaziz had reported to the anti-graft agency that he was approached by a property developer to help facilitate the acquisition of some plots of land in Kano with some hundreds of thousands of US dollars and at least 35 million naira as facilitation commission. It was for that land that Abdulaziz alleged that he paid the sum in dollars to his mother Afsat. But 3 months later, the property developer was said to have discovered that the plots of land he had paid the first family for had been allocated to other buyers. He then requested to be refunded. However, the state government has denied the arrest of the governor's wife by the EFCC, saying it was a mere rumor being peddled by mischief makers. A statement by the Commissioner for Information, Bala Muhammad Garuba, expressed regrets that the content of the story could not be attributed to the purported arresting agency, the EFCC. You see how these people turn the table around. They want to try and to confuse us, but we already know what it is. Garba said the governor's wife was not arrested or detained. After the governor's wife was granted administrative bail by the EFCC on Monday, she attended women empowerment program in Dambata local government area on Tuesday to dispel the report that she was arrested. Since this latest corruption allegation against Kano's first family was made by the governor's son, analysts wonder how the governor can use another court action to sweep the allegation under the carpet. This is what it is. Let's see how it goes. Immunity will keep covering them. 2023 is coming.